All right, so we're gonna be using this today. Yep, this right here, the Slate ML-1. A lot of you guys already have this, and a lot of you guys already know what this can do for you. Now, until I made this video, I've never used this. I never used the Slate virtual mic system, none of that stuff. But you'll be kind of surprised how this thing sounds. So let's go ahead and get to the video.
Bolo!
So the good folks over at Slate sent this to me for me to test. They didn't tell me what I had to say. They didn't tell me what I had to do. So all opinions or whatever I say about this mic is totally mine. So yeah, I'm allowed to do what I want to do with this. However, I was quite surprised on how this mic actually sounds. Now, this is a very clean condenser microphone, and this works in conjunction with their VMS system. Some of you guys know and some of you guys don't know that Slate has a virtual mic system that basically can replicate some very, very vintage microphones and quite very expensive microphones at that. But the good thing about it is you ain't got to pay for all those expensive microphones. You can just get this, and this is supposed to replicate those microphones. Yeah, just this and the software. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of skeptical, but after I got somebody to record on this microphone, this thing don't sound too bad. Now, what I did was I found a very talented singer and songwriter. His name is O'Shea. He does a lot of stuff with me. We went into the studio and we already had a song that we already did, but I wanted him to redo the vocals on that song using this right here. Now, just to make things a bit more interesting, I couldn't use my A room at my studio. I had to use my back B room, and it has some equipment in there. But what I decided to do is run this microphone through the new Focusrite 2i2 4th generation audio interface. You know, I gotta push the limits here a little bit. So we went ahead, we got the song done, and I got the vocals captured on this right here. And I didn't use no other compressors, no other pre's, just used the pre's that were inside of the Focusrite.
This no more, this no more, this no more. I can't remember that.
And to be honest with you, without any other mic modeling, just this by itself actually sounded really good. Like, without nothing. But now that I got those vocals recorded through the ML-1 microphone, I can change the characteristics of that sound by choosing different virtual microphones to create the best sound possible. So basically, I don't have to go out and buy or find very expensive microphones. I can just record with this and then just virtually change the mic to whatever mic I want. That's crazy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the session, I'm gonna play you guys the vocals, and then I'm going to show you guys how the vocals sound by switching up the virtual mics inside of this collection. Now, the mics we're gonna be using is from the Strongroom London mic pack. And the good thing about it is they're gonna have a sale on this particular pack. So this pack consists of two AKG variants, the SD414BU and the SB414EB. The SD12VR, which is modeled after the AKG C12, the SD47 FET mic, which is modeled after the Newman U47, and the SD4038, which is modeled after the Coles 4038. I've never been in the studio that had the Coles microphone before, but you know, it should be interesting to see how it sounds on his vocals. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play back his vocals. I didn't add any process or nothing to them, and then we're gonna go ahead and hear how these vocals sound with the different mic modeling on his vocals. So let's go ahead and check those out. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna play a finished performance of his song using the mic model that I like the best. And you guys tell me if it's the one that you guys would have picked. All right, so we just got done with the session. Brother O'Shea came up here last minute. We got put in the B room tonight because the A room is packed.
Pretty occupied right now.
But we got it done. Song came out dope. What you think about the Slate mic?
Got a nice clean sound to it. I like it. Sound pretty dope.
I ain't even put all the other little mic modeling on it yet, but we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the test of the dry signal with the mic modeling and everything. I'm gonna add the effects in there and it's gonna sound really good. Doesn't matter if my leg is messed up. I'm outside the house. We made it, we got it done. And y'all need to check this mic out. It's actually really good. Even without nothing being on it, none of the mic modeling, it sounds really good. So
Slate digital. Yeah, for sure, it really did. For real.
All right, so we'll do the test and all that stuff. All right, so we got the session pulled up, and when I actually did the final mix, I actually used the SD 414BU. The reason why I use that mic is because I'm very familiar with that mic because I actually own a real AKG C414B the BULS microphone. But I actually own this mic and I've used this mic for a very long time before I went ahead and got my U87. Now, that's a very dope mic. A lot of people use it for drums, but I used to use it for vocals back in the day to kind of thicken up those vocals. And since we recorded this on that Focusrite, I want to make sure I got the thickest vocals as possible. And I wanted to be able to mix it the way I would know how to mix it. And I'm just comfortable with that particular mic setting. So let's go ahead and play this back dry with completely nothing on it. And all we're going to be playing back is the vocals that were ran through the Slate microphone. So let's go ahead and play that real quick.
Your attitude has been different. Can't figure out what I'm missing. And all communications out the door. Yeah. I can see you don't want this no more. Want this no more. Where did we go wrong?
All right, sounds very good. Like, sounds very, very good because even just the Slate microphone by itself sounds really good. You can get some really good recordings out of it. But let's go ahead and go through some of the mic models that are in here and let's hear how it sounds. All right, so let's go ahead and try one of the first ones. This is the SD414. This is a AKG 414 variant. And let's see how this sounds on the vocals.
Your attitude has been different. Can't figure out what I'm missing. And all communications out the door. Yeah. I can see you don't want this no more. Want this no more. Where did we go wrong?
All right, as you guys can hear, it's a little bit thicker and it just has a little bit more of like that lower end energy into it. Some people call it warmth, if that's what you want to call it. All right, let's go ahead and try the other C414 variant, and it's the SD414BU.
Your attitude has been different. Can't figure out what I'm missing. And all communications out the door. Yeah. I can see you don't want this no more. Want this no more. Where did we go wrong?
All right, sounds really good. Let's go ahead and try this SD4038. And this is a replica of the Coles 4038, which I've never heard or never used before.
Your attitude has been different. Can't figure out what I'm missing. And all communications out the door. Yeah. I can see you don't want this no more. Want this no more. Where did we go wrong?
Yeah, I'm not really feeling that one on these vocals. Maybe like a drum kit or maybe like for a kick drum or something like that. I wouldn't know how to really use that mic because the top end is pretty much like shaved off. But yeah, you could probably use it for some other application, but definitely not for these vocals. So the next mic we're gonna use is the SD47, and this is basically the Neumann U47. So let's check this out.
Your attitude has been different. Can't figure out what I'm missing. And all communications out the door. Yeah. I can see you don't want this no more. Want this no more. Where did we go wrong?
That one ain't sound bad. I ain't gonna lie, that one did not sound bad at all. The last mic is the SD12, and this is modeled after the world famous AKG C12. So let's go ahead and check that out.
Your attitude has been different. Can't figure out what I'm missing. And all communications out the door. Yeah. I can see you don't want this no more. Want this no more. Where did we go wrong?
That didn't sound bad at all. Pretty much all the mics sounded good on his vocals except the 4038. But I'm gonna stick to my guns, and when I'm mixing this, I'm gonna go ahead and use the AKG C414 on his vocals because I think that's the one that sounds the best. And we're gonna go ahead and use that, and I'm gonna go ahead and play the mix along with his performance with it, and you guys can see how it sounds.
Yeah. 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 Check. Look. Your attitude has been different. Can't figure out what I'm missing. and all communications out the door. Yeah. I can see you don't want this no more. Want this no more. Where did we go wrong? I can see you don't want this no more. Want this no more. Where did we go wrong? We already been down this road. Tryna win your love back feels like an impossible task. Give me all your love, is that too much to ask? Now that I got your back, don't put your heart up for grabs. Give me all your love, is that too much to ask? Let me know, should I let go? Cause I don't wanna be in love all alone. Let me know, what are we on? And switch up the pace, we can take it slow. Girl, I know who you are, you're a diamond in the rough. You're just going through some stuff, sometimes it get a little rough. I still got your heart, girl, we fell in love. All we needed was trust, all we needed was us. If we try again, would you fight again? You'll never cry again, I'll never lie again. You were like a friend, need you by my side again. No need to pretend, so let's make amends. Your attitude has been different. Can't figure out what I'm missing, and all communications out the door. Yeah. I can see you don't want this no more. Want this no more. Where did we go wrong? I can see you don't want this no more. Want this no more. Where did we go wrong? We already been down this road. Tryna win your love back feels like an impossible task. Give me all your love, is that too much to ask? Now that I got your back, don't put your heart up for grabs. Give me all your love, is that too much to ask?
So if you do not already own the Slate ML-1, I will have a link in the description so you guys can go ahead and pick it up. And if you guys want to go ahead and get this Strongroom London mic pack, you guys can go ahead and pick it up for a nice little discount. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something from it. And like I always say, peace out.